Welcome to the Ladies Kickin Ass podcast, where we help you ignite your inner badass and create the service business of your dreams. I'm your host, Tanya Wilson, and together we'll dive into inspiring stories and expert coaching to set your journey on fire. Hey there, badasses. Guess what? You have officially, from today, Friday, October 11th, you have 81 days left until the end of the year. And hey, I don't want that to scare you. I just want you to realize, honestly, how much time you still have left to freaking crush the things that you said you're going to do this year. So I want to take just a few minutes to give you some thoughts about something that you can work on and ponder and maybe journal a little bit about this weekend. It's something we just covered in a mastermind group that I'm a part of, and I wanted to share it with all of you because it was so impactful to me. I really am enjoying looking at this list that I put together and realizing, one, there's some urgency behind this because there is things that I do want to finish by the end of the year. But two, how much time we still have left to really make a massive difference in our business and our health, with our relationships, with our family, with ourselves. So I'm going to jump into 5 things I want you to think about and journal about. And hey, if you don't have a pen and paper, I'm going to put them in the show notes. You can easily go back to this and you can check them out. I'm actually going to make you a little PDF that you can print out if you want to, that will have all of these questions on it, just so that you can post it somewhere. It looks really cute and you can remember that you are a lady that is kicking ass and that you're going to finish this year strong. So number 1, I want you to write down a big, ambitious dream that you have. I want you to set a vision for a big goal. And I don't want you to go out of steps here. I want this to be the first thing that you write down. It doesn't have to be completed by the end of the year, but write a big, bold dream that excites you. What is something that you're working so hard for? And then ask yourself, what do I want to set in motion to make this big, ambitious dream become a reality? Okay. I'm going to share with you what I wrote down on mine all the way through this episode, so I can hopefully give you some inspiration to think really big. My big ambitious dream is to have a group coaching program where I can work with incredible women like yourselves and help you be able to achieve these big dreams. We've got something cooking up that's going to be really awesome for 2025. But that requires a lot of work on the front end before anybody even knows what it is. So I'm currently working through getting a program together for you. I'm actually going to become a high performance coach with Brendon Burchard's education program. And I'm super, super excited to see where this takes me because I think it's going to be really great as a leader in my business. I think it's really going to be great for a new business opportunity that I have coming up that I can't wait to tell you all about, but it's just not quite there yet. And I think it's going to be really helpful even in coaching myself and even working with my kids and volunteer efforts that we do. So super, super excited about that. So group coaching program. And the other thing that I really, really want to do, in addition to my big business thing that I can't wait to announce, is I really want to take the podcast on the road. I want to do more trade shows that are service industry specific, where I can set up a live podcasting booth and we can get more women's stories on the podcast. I want more video. I want more live interaction. And I want to meet the hearts and souls and hug y'all that are out there kicking ass in this industry. So if y'all know trade shows that you think would be really awesome for Ladies Kickin Ass to be at, I'd love to hear your feedback because I'm super excited for that. I did hear at a recent event that I attended that one of the speakers said to chase the butterflies. And that hit me so hard because I was like, chase the butterflies. Like butterflies on your stomach are typically like, I just default to thinking, oh, something's wrong. But then I really thought about it and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's not just always something wrong. I think my mind just kind of defaults to that sometimes. But butterflies are also excitement. Remember when you kissed your cutie for the first time and you were like, got all those butterflies? That's what I want. That's what I want to be able to feel. And I know that taking the podcast on the road and meeting more of you in person and really understanding and learning your stories and what the phrase ladies kicking ass means to you, the more inspired I'm going to be to get this book launched in 2025, which is another one of my big ambitious dreams for 2025. But I digress. I'm giving out too much info and I'm really holding myself accountable by telling you all of this stuff because I hope that you will continue to hold me accountable for getting it all done. The second thing that I want you to think about is, what are you going to finish? Pick 2 things. I know when we women look at a to-do list, we've got 15 fucking things on there that we're going to get done by noon today. Nothing for laughter. I want you to pick 2 big things that you're working on, 2 projects that you're going to complete before the end of 2025. These are ones that you have already started. I want you to be very specific, commit, write them down. And if you need to, work backwards. When do you want to have them done by? If you want to have them done by the end of October, how do you need to show up every single day to make sure that that is done by the end of October? Don't just say, someday I'm going to get to this, because like you've heard me say a million times before, someday is not a day on the calendar, and just write it down. Make space for the things that are important to you. Pick 2 things that are important to you that you're going to finish. I'm going to finish the reboot of my Ladies Kickin Ass website, and my other goal is to get my family moved into a new, bigger house by the end of this year. Fingers crossed. Right now, we've got one in the works and it's beautiful. And I just hope that it works out. So we haven't had great luck for the last few months trying to do this, but I am determined to get my family moved before the holidays. So that is what I am going to finish. I have a family of 7, so y'all can imagine how much work that takes to pick up 7 people. I know it's going to take a lot of my time, and I'm also traveling a lot in October. And so I am going to stick with those 2 goals. The third thing I want to talk about, what are you going to double down on? What's currently working really well for you in your business, your health journey, your relationships, your friendships, or practices that you're doing with yourself? This is your chance to double down on that. We need to identify the areas where you're seeing success and put more energy into them so that you can finish the year really strong. I'm going to double down on getting more involved with my sales team at Priority Pumping. I want to grow our commercial side of our business, and that requires going out, meeting a lot of people in a lot of face-to-face time. And so we've actually joined a couple new Chamber of Commerce, so we can go out to the events in that. We're joining a couple of other networking groups. I'm actually rebooting the Ladies Kickin Ass local networking group so that I can meet more women that are also in the trades, and super looking forward to just reaching out to people. You know, sometimes you don't have the bandwidth to go out to all of these mixers or lunches or breakfasts or whatever they are. I even spend 15 minutes a day just connecting with people through LinkedIn or posting things on Facebook groups where I would love to meet other home service industry professionals. So even doing stuff like that from your computer or your phone, God knows we spend plenty of enough time just aimlessly scrolling through shit. I'm talking to you because it's Amazon Prime Day, so you're probably spending more time on there. Let's double down and focus on making those relationships so that we can increase business. That's what I'm going to do. My other thing, I know this is a weird one, but this is what I'm truly double downing on. I'm saying no to anything that isn't on this list. And if you're watching this video, I have this written down on a little card. This is what I want you to do. It doesn't, you can do this. You can print out the PDF. I'm going to send it over to you or put in the show notes. I want you to really write it down so that you can see. I'm saying no to anything that doesn't help me accomplish these things. I have a terrible time telling people no. I think everything is a great opportunity. I think that I'm going to have FOMO if I don't participate. I really want to make people happy too and not tell people no. But I have a jam-packed rest of the year. And so I'm really going to focus hard on making sure that I don't instantly say yes to anything that people propose to me, that I'm going to be very, very selective with what I do with my time for the rest of the year so I can accomplish the things that I want to do. Because if you're like me, you get easily sidetracked. If you got to do something and you really don't want to do it, then you'll find something else to do. Even if you start organizing the pantry or pulling out all the socks in your sock drawer, you'll find something to do. And we don't want to do that. We want to stay focused for the rest of the year. Okay, number 4, we're going to start something new. It's never too late to start something new. And although I've already laid all this stuff down about what are you going to finish, what are you going to double down on, whether it's a new habit that you want to build inside of your life. Maybe you're going to the gym 2 days a week and you want to go 3 days a week. Maybe it's a side project that you want to be working on. I'm really been working on like getting all of my family's documents together. We learned this life organization program through Natalie Ellis through my ultra group. And I've really been working hard on just getting all of our important information in one spot. So God forbid if something happens to me, who is the keeper of all of this stuff, which I'm sure a lot of you women are. And if you're not, your husband probably is. And you need to know where that shit is too. So this is a really great one that I'm continuously working through. It can be a little bit difficult, especially if you're working with a blended family like us and getting all of the stuff together, the birth certificates, the social security numbers, the insurance policies. Do we have 5 whatever they are, college savings plans? Do we have 401ks? Like, where's the life insurance? Like, all of these things just need to be put together. So definitely working on doing that. And then my other thing is to go through the certified high performance coaching course and get certified to be a coach. And I'm really looking forward to that program in November. Last but not least, and I think this one is really important to button all of this up with, is what do you need help with? So many of us, myself included, really suck major ass at asking people to help us. We feel like we can do it ourselves, or we feel like we should do it ourselves, or we feel like we don't want to bother somebody, or we feel like we're a burden, or we feel like we should just know how to do it. And all of that is bullshit. Please figure out what you need help with. Even if it's one thing, I'm going to allow you to slide with one thing here. But find out what you need help with and reach out to somebody. That is what this entire community is for. Utilize the Facebook group for that. You can DM me. I would be more than happy to hook you up with somebody that can build your website, somebody that can do your social media, somebody that can help you with your accounting. Love Christina. She's bomb at that. I can hook you up with somebody that does video editing. Oh, you need a photographer, you need a plumber. Like, I can hook you up with whoever you need to. I would love for you to reach out. And if you don't want to reach out to me, reach out to somebody in this community. Reach out to someone in your family. Reach out to someone that is in your friend group or somebody at work. I'm going to reach out to 2 friends that I know that have already been through the high performance coaching course, and I want to get their feedback. I want to know what to expect. And I'm also going to reach out to someone that I met through my ultra group with who I know can help me get that website completed by the end of the year. And so I'm going to ask for help in putting it all together because I know it's going to be a big daunting task, especially with a house move. And so I really want to have it done. And I need help in order to do that. Do I know how to do it? Sure. Should I do it? No. Because 1, I am helping someone else build their business because that's what they do. And number 2, I'm freeing up time for me to be able to spend time with my family in the holidays and to be able to get moved into a new house and finish all the other stuff that I just told you that was on my list. So maybe if you need help figuring out what you need help for, yeah, that's a real thing. Maybe go back through your list that you've just jotted down of your ambitious dreams, what you need to finish, what you need to double down on, what you want to start, and see if you need help with any of those things. And if you don't, maybe you just need help a couple days a week picking your kids up from school. Maybe you have littles at home and you need help, somebody watching your kiddos for a couple of hours so you can focus on some tasks. Maybe you just need to bounce ideas off of somebody. That's what this community is for. So I hope that you will utilize it, and I hope that you will go into the show notes, download the PDF I've created for you that has all the little write-in spaces for this. I've even made it into an editable PDF. Editable. We talk about this in my office all the time. Like, how the hell do you say that word? Editable? Yeah, we're going to say that. Editable PDF, so you can even type it in there and make it look really pretty if you want to. My wish for you, my sweet badass, is that you finish 2024, regardless of what's already happened, with a smile on your face. I want you to feel like you've accomplished something great. I want you to feel like, even if it was the shittiest year of your life, that you got back up. And if you need a little inspiration on that, I highly suggest that you listen to episode 132 with Candace Jackson Long. It is a beautiful testament of getting back up. I want you to finish the year strong, because I know that you are strong, babe, and that you deserve this, and that you deserve to say 2024 was a badass year.
Thanks for being part of the Ladies Kickin Ass community. Cheers to all you badass women out there. Keep rocking your power, igniting your fire, and making waves in the service industry. If you loved today's episode, please do me a quick favor. Take a screenshot, post it, and tag us at Ladies Kickin Ass. Be sure to include the link to your favorite episode. Your support in spreading the word means the world to us as we aim to empower even more women. Hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more kick-ass episodes. And don't forget, a 5-star review is the ultimate high five. Connect with us on social media. All the links are in the show notes. Thank you for being part of our tribe. Now go kick some serious ass, lady.